God damn, it's hot as hell. What are you doing? Playing your days? 7 million days.
Yep.
What day are you on? 6 million? I'll tell you something else that's not 6 million. Are you saying something?
What?
Oh. I thought you said something. I could hear you from your room, but not the mic. Holy guacamole.
Charge complete.
Well, thank you, headset, for telling me the charge is complete. Thank you. I don't like that. I don't like that not knowing one bit. I don't like a damn sexy lady is whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Makes me unhappy. But I will unplug the headset now that it's completed charging. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Coming along nicely. Up in this John. Looking splendid in this big bowl.
The most pristine bowl.
Mm-hmm. This is like way cooler, better than even like a bowl of the marijuana.
But none of that got picked up.
None of your shit get picked up either. The first half of that sentence didn't even get picked up. Stupid, stinky butthole guy. Ay caramba. Bro. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Streaming BTW. So, say the word. Dude, new season of Fish Tank is gonna be starting soon. I don't know how they're doing it so soon, but they're doing season 4. I thought they were gonna do Blood Games first, but it seems they're switching over, and they're, I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of rug pull. I feel like something strange is gonna happen where it's gonna be season 4 and also Blood Games either at the same time or back to back or something like that. But it said like June 13th or something is a new season of The Tank. The Tank.
Tank.
That's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be a fucking incel again. Let's go.
Me went tank.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? When the tank is tanking, Oh, baby boy. Oh, boy. Oh, gee whiz. Yo.
Dude, this game is running like shit right
It's running like poo-poo, caca, crap. Not well, not good,
now.
not cool.
Complete garbage.
What'd you do?
Well, big bad guys here right now. While the game is running like doo-doo.
That rules. That's awesome. Holy Moses. Holy Mother of God! Be honest with me, dude. Is it fucking retarded that I like Minecraft so much? I know it is.
Say, do I really need to tell you that?
It rules. It's so cool and sick and awesome. And you're jealous. You just don't get it. You just
There's
can never
another
even
big
begin to
guy?
comprehend how awesome this is. I hope they have more epic spurgs. Actually, I'm worried about Season 4 of Fish Tank because they have fans on again. And fans being on was a very unique thing to Season 2, which they did not like in the moment, but they realized having completely like unaware people on it also sucked with Season 3. So it definitely was it's still learning. I don't know. Fish Tank has a long way to go before it's fully actualized. Does that work? Okay. Yeah, this is no, this is not version 1.20. This is 1.20 1.21.5? Yeah. 1.21.5.
Oh my god, I just ran out of ammo.
Now you get to punch the guy over and over again.
This guy.
Your mic didn't pick up any of that. I think the sensitivity settings got scramble-brained. You see Discord's gonna fucking turn into goo slop soon and suck.
Is it?
Yeah, I got bought by like a new company. And it's gonna be fucking ruined ASAP. Because it got bought by a guy with a big nose.
Big nose guy?
Yeah, you like the #1 bad guy for like shit that's cool.
Public enemy #1.
Should be. Probably isn't. Isn't as much as it should be. But you know. When Discord becomes a cesspool, even more of a cesspool for bullshit and like you have to pay to get any functionality of it, you just need to know. They got bought out, so this was bound to happen. It was a matter of time. But we will prevail. We shall keep it moving and hope to God that Discord doesn't fall to the evils, because it's like the only... Dude, did you ever use Skype?
Not for gaming.
I used Skype like one time for gaming, and it was like the most ridiculous thing ever. It blew.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
And I remember always hearing about TeamSpeak, but by the time I got around to actually being in voice calls, TeamSpeak was long gone, and Discord had prevailed. So unfortunately, finding a successor or or just straight replacement for Discord when it gets Jude out is going to be very difficult and annoying. Especially when we've been using Discord religiously for like 10 years now.
Yeah, man. It's gonna suck for like a while. Whoa.
I think everything's gonna suck for a while. I think we're in pretty much bad times for like shit being cool. Ay, 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 caramba. Oh shit, I fell. I get to do this 10 million more times. Hey, what's up, Dad? I played a little bit of Ark. It's cool, but I tried it out like last week, but I was just too hooked on Minecraft to really give it up yet to give it a fair shake. Yeah, I've always wanted to try out Ark though. It's been on my radar for a long time. Hey, can you shut the hell up?
You're right.
Hey man, shut up, dude. I don't want to hear that. None of that nonsense. That's COVID 2020. That's monkeypox right there, dude. You know how monkeypox gets spread? Well, do ya?
Boo.
Gay sex. Exactly.
Do you plan on running the AC tomorrow?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering if I needed to lock everything up, because it's the first 100-degree day.
100 degrees?
It's like 100 degrees for like the next 2 or 3 days, I think.
What time's our haircut at?
Oh, I have to cancel mine.
You canceling yours?
Yeah, I can't go.
You bitch.
Isn't Isaiah going?
Isaiah is going.
That's gonna be a funny haircut.
He's gonna be funny.
Yeah, Emily's brother's graduation
Mm.
is tomorrow.
Graduation too.
Yep.
What time is his at?
Seating's at 4, which is when the haircut is.
That's nice.
It's outside.
Yeah.
Be fucking dripping in sweat tomorrow.
Damn, I'm
You're
being
going
home
to her
alone.
brother's graduation?
Yeah.
How many seats do they give you guys?
I have like 8.
God damn!
Yeah. Fucking massive.
And her brother likes you that much?
Yeah?
I don't know.
What, am I not likable?
I would not want to go to that.
Yeah. And I wouldn't think to invite my sister's boyfriend to my graduation. That's all.
He likes me. You would
That's
go?
not- I mean, I would go if I was asked to, but like,
I was asked.
oh.
Yeah, I got invited.
What are you, a pedophile going to a kid's...
Oh,
Kids graduation?
Kill yourself.
That's gross, dude.
I'm gonna start defaulting again. I'm just gonna.
Oh.
You streaming?
Uh-huh.
Uh oh. Oh wait.
Actually, Loki already did start making like.
Is your dad in here?
My dad was commenting in there, but he's no longer here. my dad watched one of my VODs the other day, and my sister told me he had to stop because I kept saying retard and faggot too much.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He was like,
how it should be in the world.
Yep. And she was like, or she told me that he went, oh man, I was watching one of Trevor's videos, and I just don't think I should. He says, like, retard and the F word a lot. I don't think that's meant for me. And I was like, yeah, that's a fair assessment. That's a damn fair assessment. I'm a little bit of a naughty boy.
Yeah, Daddy. You should not be watching my YouTube videos.
Why don't you just torch it?
The water would break it. And if I break all the pillars at once, it'll fill back in. It'll fill the entire thing back in if I, like, just broke all the pillars and filled them in all at the same time. So I gotta go one by one.
It's looking good.
I know, it's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so sick. Oh shit, my dad's still here.
Hi, Dale. How's it going?
That's funny.
I hope you're having a good day, Dale.
Oh, that's what's up. You should say Mr. Goff, damn
You're
it.
officially,
Sorry,
you're
Mr.
officially
Goff.
the bad influence friend, George.
Yeah, you're the bad guy, friend.
Wait, I'm the bad guy?
You came in here, got me
You
riled
make
up.
me look like a sweetheart.
You made Byron look like a... No, Byron's got his own reputation around this family.
Man, come on, man.
Byron's
I thought
name
I was
is
a good boy.
ruined.
I forgot about that.
That's fucking hilarious. I can't... Dude, that's the best. That's the funniest possible outcome. And for it to not even be true is even better. Because I can just slander you forever. For the rest of time.
I need some bad juju to tell my mom about you or something.
You think you need bad juju to tell about me? You think your mom needs any other reason to think I'm a fucking weirdo?
Still here.
She calls you my boyfriend.
I'm Brad in your mom's eyes.
Does she not know about
Yep.
Brad?
Does she know about Brad? Does your mom know about Brad? Your real boyfriend?
Unfortunately, yeah.
She doesn't
Your-
know about your sugar daddy?
Your true
For all
boyfriend?
the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong because he sucks. Because he sucks hella bad. And gives you presents like he loves you.
He does give me presents. You get nice little gifts.
You get 3D printed little trinkets like a girl would get from a boyfriend. Your mom probably calls me your boyfriend because I fuck you.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this thing's gonna rule. Alright, Brian, I got the all clear from Dad to keep saying slurs.
Oh.
I got the all clear, so I'm good. You can start ripping them too. That's a trap. It's
I'm not
number
gonna-
one.
yeah,
It's an easy trap. That's a trap.
You
Goddamn.
make me look like a really bad guy.
Yeah, I gotta make myself look better somehow. I'm a piece of shit.
You're their son. You by default look better.
Nah. Yeah, true. You're the bad end. You're kind of the bad guy. I took a wrong path when I met you.
No, dude.
I took a wrong path. You sent me down the
No.
wrong path. I met up with bad kids in high school,
The
and
bad
I've been
kids
down.
you met up with were Brock.
Yeah, Brock was ended up being a real bad kid. Oh my god, that was... I can't believe that. Damn.
What happened to Brock? What did he do?
No, I can't believe we met via Brock somehow. Every time that
That's
bit of
pretty
lore resurfaces in my brain, it short-circuits me. Stunlock. Time to start busting out the epic shovel time. I don't need that many of them. B-Rock. Damn. Oh. This looks sick so far. This is gonna be a cool ass build. I bet you wish you could build even anything half as cool as this, Byron. I bet you wish you had even half of my artistic skills. Just something more of... I'm just something more of an artist, you know? I'm just kind of an artistic... Oh, I'm killing myself. Never mind.
Yeah, you are a bit of an artsy fellow.
I'm an artist fartist. More of a... I'm more of like a Van Gogh type, you know? Wait, what's that? That was Van Gogh. Van Gogh chopped his ear off, right? I might be retarded here, making myself look a fool.
Talking about Leonardo da Vinci. I'm pretty sure that was Da Vinci.
Van Gogh. I was so right.
Was it?
Yeah, just Googled it. Google AI has proved me right because I looked up AI, please tell me that Vincent van Gogh cut off his ear. You know, it was just like his earlobe.
Yeah, it wasn't like his ear.
It wasn't like the whole thing.
Just a piece of it.
Also, there's like theories that he was... Because he was around in like the fucking 60s. He was like... Or no, he was around...
What?
Dude, he's like... He is not ancient history. Oh, no. No. Okay. When did he die? Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. 1890 was his demise. Still weird to think that that dude was like kicking around during the Civil War.
Yeah, what did he do?
He was drawing shit. Autistic. Damn, Dad's calling me retarded, man.
Oh my god. Dude. I'm a sweet angel now.
You're a sweet angel boy.
I'm a sweet angel.
I haven't said anything too bad to get me disowned yet.
Are you working towards
I'm
that?
working on it. I'm warming up.
Trevor, you can't come to Van Dam anymore.
Hey,
You're not... You're going down a path that we can't follow.
we're gonna have to decide. You're going down the wrong path, and we really just don't want to fucking deal with it because we've seen how this ends up. DT, dick time.
Damn it, you're dording.
Hey, you didn't even close the door for DT.
Forever. Jesus.
Yep, dude. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Van Gogh. Oh, I thought I heard something that he might have been like MK Ultra type shit, which would be sick. But that's kind of. But that's not the right time frame unless they were really working on that shit early.
Probably. They're probably in the works.
Yeah, they probably just didn't have like the LSD. Dude, Ted Kaczynski being an MK Ultra possibly victim is probably the coolest shit.
Possibly.
Almost definitely. He was in the class of a professor who was a known CIA associated person. I think that's pretty sick. I'm just gonna fucking misquote, Uh-oh.
Completely lie.
Yep. Just watching, retelling everything I've heard from a Wendigoon video. Dude. I want to get MK Ultra. That sounds sick. And I just get to like live in a fucking cabin in the woods and send bombs through the mail.
Interesting.
What are you gonna do? What's the alternative here? Make no money ever?
I think I'm more the type.
You're definitely way more likely. You're way more likely to just like make that choice. I like to think I'm susceptible to like brainwashing and LSD experimentation.
Yeah.
I'm susceptible to like somebody telling me I should like. There's like passphrases. I want to be like a sleeper.
Oh,
A sleeper cell, or like Butters in South Park when he goes, "Must kill John Lennon." I want to do that.
Yeah,
I want to be that kid.
What is that called? That's the
Brainwashing and I don't know.
no. Yeah, it is
Subliminal
brainwashing, but
messaging?
what's the, no, it's you have a phrase or a word like
Kill phrase.
like Black Diamond or something.
Black Diamond. That's a fucking stripper phrase.
What?
Black Diamond? That's Onyx.
What does that's a term that they used?
No. I'm just.
So why are you saying it's a stripper phrase?
He's Black Diamond. I would think you'd say
Oh
like
yeah,
fucking.
it kind of does sound like a stripper name.
You'd say like I don't know. It should be some. It'd be like red herring or something. It would have to be like a totally innocuous phrase that doesn't even sound like a. What's a code word that doesn't sound like a code word?
Nutella.
Nutella? Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's always got some like significant historical meaning. Like it'd be like Teddy Roosevelt or something would be one, but just going with fucking off-brand peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter crap.
It's gotta be something that isn't used in day-to-day talk.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine just like, hey, can you pass the Nutella, honey? And then you like get your throat slit. That's how it would go. Or like,
It would be similar. Definitely
it
similar.
would rule. I'm just gonna start traveling to like Russia. Just on the hope that they fucking put me under and brainwash me, turn me into a zomboid.
I know. What is the actual terminology for that word? What is the terminology
Sleeper agent.
of a sleeper agent?
What's like the other word? I don't know.
Wake up phrase.
Wake
I
up.
guess.
Wake up phrase. Kill phrase. Go phrase. It's gonna be safe word. It's a safe word.
Okay, people are saying it's like trigger phrase, but I know it's
Oh my
not
god, that dolphin just fucking launched itself. Damn. Trigger phrase? You're gonna have to become one to learn it.
You're right. I should develop a sleeper cell.
Alright. New challenge. First one to be able to fully brainwash the other one wins.
First one to fully indulge in corporate espionage.
If you can indoctrinate, if one of us can indoctrinate the other into some sort of radicalized ideology, they win.
I think, we did that unknowingly.
Yeah, we've just no Instagram Reels fucking did it to us. We let social media turn us into fucking sleeper agents. Damn. Now we watch like hard edits of dictators.
Dictators?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, Oh, you mean like our government? Yeah.
Dude. They're not ready for this.
Who's they? The general populace?
My father watching me talk about how I'm gonna blow up a government building. Oh man. Oh man, my son.
It's gonna be a really awkward Thanksgiving dinner.
Hell no, it's gonna be sick as hell. Because I'm gonna bring the bomb.
Now he's
He's in now.
yeah he's
It's
he's
like
in the-
it's
he's
like
affiliated.
yeah, when you what's it when you like see something, it's like, oh well, now that we've told you, we do have to kill you. Like, you can either join and like be cool as hell, or it's like didn't like Alex Jones stumble upon one of those celebrity cult meetings, and they were like, dude, what the fuck are
He
you
didn't
talking
really
about?
stumble upon it, but
Wasn't yeah, he was like looking for it. I like that.
what's it called?
This is satanic ritual shit to
It
Beelzebub.
was, no, Beelzebub's something entirely different.
Beelzebub is the demon of like shit and feces.
What?
I'm pretty sure it's like the archangel of like filth and shit and crap and poop. And like
Pestilence?
we went over this. Is pestilence is sickness. I guess that's part of it.
That's pretty.
I think
close, I'd say.
he's like about bugs and shit too. It's just nastiness.
They have that in Elden Ring. There's a guy that's just
It's just
literally
all about bugs and poop and shit.
made a poop.
I hope it's like the onion guy. No, I don't
No,
care. I don't care,
he's
dude.
same build, but don't defame Onion Bro like that.
No, you're all good, Dad. It's cool. It's funny. It's even funnier. Don't defame Onion Bro. But he's like
Yeah,
he's a
the
boss, right?
coolest guy.
Is he the coolest guy, or is he like a bad guy? Does he like kick your shit in?
Depends on what you do to him. If you
Oh, you gotta
no, you
gotta be chill for him
eventually
to be
you
chill?
do fight him.
Okay.
But it's an honor fight. It's an honor fight, as in like I need to kill the strongest warrior.
Oh, it's like you know,
Unfortunately, it's you.
two alphas cannot coexist at the same time.
Yes,
One has to be
Yes.
turned into a beta. One has to be reduced to atoms.
but he is willing to die to achieve his goal.
The sickest shit ever.
He is the coolest dude.
Okay, that rules. If he's willing to just like die because he needs to kick somebody's shit in, that's respectable and cool as hell.
I think I need to do that.
You need to kill somebody to feel like a man? That only works in like medieval setting, dude. If you're like killing with a sword, it doesn't work if you're like just fatting on someone.
Can you?
You can't just lay on
incite,
someone.
like
A riot?
apocalyptic scenarios.
Oh, you want me to create an apocalypse?
Yes.
I'm on it. Don't
Wait,
worry
look
about it.
down on you, not me.
Wouldn't being the creator of like the fucking bringer of damnation to an extent get its own cult? There's dudes like hailing Hitler today. Kanye made a song. I think you can like be evil and still kind of be chilling. There's dude, we saw that dude at the comedy show straight up throwing salutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, that guy was crazy. He just kept yelling war mode and like from the top rung getting yelled at by one of the comedians is crazy. Sean's the coolest for doing that though.
For him to kill himself.
He
Or
said
no,
he
no,
said I hope
wanted
you
him
die.
dead too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope you die. And then he was like, I want to get a gun and kill that guy at the top row. That guy sucked. I can't believe we sat next to the worst dude imaginable.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
The actual worst. Actually, it did make it more funny that he sucked, though. That we were so close. If we were like mid-row or like a couple rows in front of him, that would have just sucked. But being that close and being able to laugh in his face when they told him to like die that made it kind of worth it to be around that dickhead. But throwing up Romans in the middle of a comedy club or not, like a theater in Sacramento is kind of missing the mark there, bud.
Yeah.
Go to where do you even go for that shit? You gotta go like Arnold to get that, to be with your people on that one.
Yeah.
You gotta go mountain towns.
That guy's a bad guy.
Yeah, and he was there with his wife, his fat, loud wife. His wife that I hated also, because she spoke to me.
She said one phrase to you, one question.
What's your seat number? Do you know your seat number? And I was like,
Go
yeah,
away.
I'm watching something. You showed up like in the middle of the third act. No, they showed up like halfway through that first guy. That was kind of weird.
I got a reel of him literally the next day.
Of who?
I don't remember his name.
Oh,
The first day
guy.
that went up.
The
I got a
opener?
reel of him
That's sick. Was it
the
funny?
next day.
Yeah, you can see why he's an opener. You can't judge a man for still working it out. But it was touch and go there. Damn, Matt calling it Ball Sacramento on the pod. Rule.
That's pretty funny.
That's all we're ever gonna get, so I'm gonna have to fucking live with that. I'm gonna have to hold on to that till like Shane never comes back to Sacramento.
Yeah.
Cause that's just not happening. If we're keeping it $130. Oh. Matt should add like a clause to the security wherever he goes, whatever theater he goes. If you like sign a thing that says you'll only use the weapon to kill hecklers and like rude dudes. Ooh, ooh. Rude dudes with bad tudes, you know what I mean?
Oh, attitudes.
If you
It's like, dudes.
if you promise to like slaughter anybody who's making the show suck, you should be allowed to bring a weapon into any sort of event.
Dude, if you ever try and buy a gun, I'm gonna go there personally and tell him not to let
Like,
you.
dude, do you know what he's whispered into my ear while he thought I was asleep?
Yeah, that was also insane to hear about.
Wait, what?
Do
That-
you just come into my room at night sometimes?
Wait, I was lying. What? Do you think I did that?
No, I know you did that.
I think one time I did stand over you when I thought you went to bed. I was like, I fucking hate you.
Oh my god.
I think you farted on me like one too many times, and I was actually mad. I think you fucking were farting too much, and I was pissed. You hit, dude, you hit me with a fart first thing this morning, and I was furious. I've never been so angry that early in the morning.
It's pretty good. That was some good
I'm gonna
stuff.
I'm gonna get in a physical altercation at 5:50 in the morning because you're gassy as hell.
Did you know the kind of shit you put me through?
No, it all goes away when I'm inconvenienced. All the hell I put you through no longer is real once I'm mad.
You might be the biggest asshole. You guys say
Once-
I am, but you might be the biggest asshole.
I'm just better at hiding it. I'm better at,
No, you immediately aggroed this morning.
Yeah, I was pissed. I don't like getting up at all. You think I want to be farted on?
don't know. I woke up in a pretty good mood. I thought it was funny.
You woke up ready to start farting, that's for sure. Start throwing them off. Lighten me up.
Most definitely.
Dude, it's so funny. You know how we listen to all these podcasts? You know how it's a meme that every white guy duo has a podcast? There is like once a year where I go, nah, we'd be different. There's no chance.
What?
You don't. We've talked about this.
I'm sorry. Cutscene had just started. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh. We've talked about
the white guy duo and podcast. What about it?
every white guy duo has a podcast, or every podcast is a white guy duo, and then every once in a while, we'll have that conversation where we're like, nah, we'd be different. Nah, we wouldn't just be talking about farts and jacking off and like women.
Oh.
We would immediately become like the worst Matt and Shane's episode possible.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem is we don't have like.
We don't got shit
We're
going
just
on.
dudes. They like, assuming it's all true. Going to a comedy club and just bombing, that's
That does
something
rule.
to talk about.
That does rule, but they don't even
We
talk
just
about
go
that
to
all the
work.
time. What do they talk? They talk about like how they watched fucking cuties and were jacking off to the ass shaking competition.
Well, no, like early on, Shane was talking about how like
How
he
everyone
was, like,
hated him.
fourth in a lineup. He was like, that guy sucked. The opener or the closer sucked. He was just talking shit.
Yeah. Damn. I might have missed some of those old tests. Did you find like a YouTube channel that does old tests, or are you watching? Are you on page? Nice.
$10 sub.
Damn. Too rich for my blood.
I don't know if it gave me literally anything else.
Really? When I subbed, it was 5 buckaroonies. 5 shekels. Goyim. I'm so worried that Isaiah's gonna pop in here and just drop it instantly, as he normally does. As he almost constantly does.
Yeah, Isaiah, but he's Mexican.
Oh yeah. That I don't. That's
That
not,
just
that's-
flies with him, I guess.
That shouldn't. That's a damn affront to God.
Shouldn't you say it regardless?
If I, well, we made it.
I agree.
Well, dude, why is it? What temperature is it outside right now? Because I'm
Did
fucking
you just say
losing.
lol?
Huh? No.
I thought I heard you say
I would never say LOL out loud. It is 72 degrees today. It peaked at 92. I could... Ah, man. Why is it the good guys always gotta suffer? Dude, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for summer, man. I like saying that knowing you're gonna suffer way more too.
Yeah, you're in like a nice, clean.
I'm just in an
air-controlled-
office, yeah.
And I'm like literally on the ground.
You laying in rolling around in filth like the dirty pig you are.
I'm not a pig.
I'm not a pig. I'm a rat fuck. Yep. Oh, it's trash. It's trash night. Ooh. I'm gonna have... Dude. I'm gonna be dropping some opinions about our new neighbors at the camping trip this year. Van Damme's gonna have... He's gonna
Oh no.
learn what I think about our new neighbors. Ne'er-do-wells. That's what they are. Oh, damn. Oh, come on. What are you doing, man? I need you to be haptic response to every weird thing I say. Or else I start
Oh my God.
fucking sitting here going fucking insane. Holy Moses. Let's see how this looks. I think this is looking pretty freaking cool, sick, nasty style. Oh yeah. Holy shit, I've done like nothing, none of it. So much left. Thank God I'm saving the short parts for the end. It's gonna make it much more bearable. Ow. God damn.
Holy.
What's happening in your video game about... What's your video game about? Your wife cheating on you?
My wife is completely ignoring the fact that we haven't seen each other in 3 years and we thought each other were dead. And then I
She's just
found
not
her
even
and
talking about it?
she's part of a militia and she's just like, do your job.
And
And-
she's just like calling you a bitch maid and telling you to fucking get back to work, boy.
She's telling me to address her as sir and like telling me to do my job.
Is this some like weird roleplay you guys do, or is this like a not
Nope.
cool?
Nope.
Is it like not cool
This
that
is-
she's doing that to you?
This is what I believe to be good writing.
Is it? Are you mad?
I don't know.
You believe it to be, or is it so?
I'm gonna say it's so because the game itself is fantastic.
Incredible. Well then, none to worry about then. Holy for holies, dude. My dick balls, ass crack. I've been going to bed like lightly post sweaty. It's been pissing me off.
That does suck, I must say.
Going to bed like 2% sticky is quite possibly worse than any sort of torture in this world. I would rather let you fart every first thing you see me for the rest of my life than go through this. God damn it. Motherfucker. Way out. Way out.
Well, well, well.
Ooh. Usual suspects. Oh no. Dude. Seattle trip's gonna be cool. I just got approved for that vacation.
Nice.
This will be rad. Be hanging out. I'm gonna be. I think it's like 8 of us in one Airbnb, which is going to be very likely not very cool after like a day. But we've done it once, we'll do it again.
Whoa, that was very close.
Oh,
man.
man.
They have these like nests around the game where like the zombies will nest, and I cleared one out, and when it finally got taken down, I went inside and there was a horde waiting in there.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Brother. I'm so scared to actually build in this bowl.
It's not big enough.
Huh?
What if it's too big?
Well, I know I'm not going to increase the size of the actual monument very much. Maybe just like the footprint to give it a more like imposing sort of vibe.
Mhm.
And then my worry is being able to actually build a village around it that looks good. Because you remember like 2 or 3 fucking worlds ago when we tried to build a village and it all just ended up being like oak houses?
Yes.
And they all kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to avoid this time. Because it didn't look very good. So I've been watching, autistic, most likely pedophiles on YouTube build villages and shit. Oh no, dude. I think I'm a fart knocker right now. I'm knocking like... Oh no, dude. That's straight up broccoli fart. I can smell exactly how it smells when the broccoli comes out of the microwave. You know exactly what I mean. Who am I kidding?
I do know exactly what you mean.
Oh man, but having more broccoli has been an actual godsend. Woo, man. My belly is making unfortunate noise and texture and smell.
You're an interesting fellow, you know that?
What? I know I'm an interesting fellow. I'm a bit of an anomaly. Wow, thank God my voice cracked so much that I sound like I'm 14 and a half. I'm a bit of an anomaly, I'd say. In the most pristine way. Because I am the ultimate life form, and you will respect it. And yes, I'll talk about my poopy stinky farts and how they make me gag. What about it? Dude, I was straight up just letting them rip at work today too. I like look over my shoulder and the guy that sits in the same fucking square as me, same I guess cubicle, would be like off getting water or something. I'd fucking
Just let it rip right there.
Just fucking ripping into the chair, filling that chair with just about as many farts as this 25-year-old chair I'm sitting in right now is absolutely chock full of. These are generational farts. My father has farted in this chair, and my father's father before him. Maybe not my father's father before him, but by God, this this chair has at least survived 2 generations of goth farts.
That's
Tragic.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Although this chair is dying. I'm not going to stop sitting in it until it literally falls out from under me. Because I don't want to buy another fucking chair. I don't want to buy anything ever, actually.
You literally just want to survive.
I want to keep my money and eat food.
You should start stealing.
I should start. No, no, no. No, no. I'd be no better than the people that we are mean to. I like watching videos of thieves being beaten up. I cannot become the one getting beaten up. I'm too, I don't know.
Prejudice?
No. I'm too good for that. To be to be the one stealing from Target and getting arrested. Dude, I watched a video of a lady stealing like $200 worth of stuff from Dick's Sporting Goods, and they tried to pull her over, and instead of pulling over, she took them in a multi-county chase and got pit maneuvered. Turned like a misdemeanor into multiple felonies.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
It's awesome how stupid that person is, how actually brain dead, idiotic that person can be. You know, I really hope to God I never bear witness to something like that, though, because I don't think I could handle it. I'd rather be watching it on my phone and getting mad about it than actually firsthand, like, witnessing the absolute,
Firsthand,
like...
way more mad.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be, there'd be a fucking headline about me. I'd have to start a GoFundMe. Golly. What was her name? Shiloh Hendricks started a GoFundMe after she said it.
What?
The lady that made like $700,000 for saying the N-word. You must remember this. This happened like a month ago.
I do remember this.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think that's bad?
No. What happened?
For her to say that?
No, it's because, well, she said it because the, like, 10-year-old that she was saying it to took something out of her fucking ball bag or whatever. But why did she make, well, actually, why did she make almost $1 million?
Because it was either people were trying to make a point out of the other case, Carmelo
Yeah.
Anthony, or people are stupid and give money to other bad people.
Yeah.
We
And
do
then
it too. They just call it investing.
investing. That's good stuff. That's good stuff that's going. What rapper did Trump just he just acquitted or forgave like the crimes of a rapper? Dude, it might have been like Nelly or something. Fuck, it was somebody. It was like a ridiculous person. Remember when he pardoned Kodak Black?
You remember what?
Do you remember when Trump pardoned Kodak Black?
Yeah.
That was fucking funny, dude. That's crazy. That's just shit we got going on. Who was it? Who was it?
I don't think you should be able to pardon anyone.
Dude, you remember in wait, what the fuck? Oh, NBA YoungBoy.
Free
He
NBA young boy.
freed NBA YoungBoy, dude. That's insane. That's a
Definitely
crazy
was.
choice. That's a
Yeah.
fucking that's voter. That's voter recognition right there.
That is voter
Real
recognition.
respect's real. He wanted a couple extra votes.
He got him.
You remember, I think it was like Biden's second or third to last day, he pardoned his son. He was like, nah, psych,
Yep.
we're done. We're out. That's crazy shit. But I also think,
Of any crimes he did or may commit.
yeah, or anything he was like currently on trial for, he was pardoned of. Which was, like the big one.
Why do you feel the need to pardon him?
Didn't Trump like pardon himself the second he got in office though? Or no, I think he's already a felon. He already was convicted.
Which is crazy.
Sick as hell that he got to just like fucking keep it running. Dude,
No, not sick as hell.
every single time, no, like sick as hell and like it's comically funny and stupid.
That we have a poor reason.
We have like the
Presidents
worst
get out of shit.
we have like the worst political system in the world and it's still one of the best ones. Like it's the worst imaginable way and it still is better than 98% of them. Somehow.
Yeah.
It's like fucked up. Like slave owning warlords in Africa are possibly making better decisions than than lobbyists in America. Dude, being an African warlord must be the craziest shit. Like, you're living, dude, that's Mad Max. They live in Mad Max. Imagine that. They live the apocalypse dream. IRL. Dude, if the apocalypse happened, they wouldn't notice. Like, Blood Diamond warlords wouldn't even realize shit was going down. They'd be like,
There's good shit going on.
they're like on a different server completely. They're playing modded, and I don't know if we're on vanilla, but I think vanilla is like rural Britain, rural England. Even though they're all getting acid
Britain
thrown in their
sucks.
faces. Yeah, dude. They banned guns, and now they just get stabbed every day. And then they're like banning butter knives and shit. They live in a hellhole, dude. I way rather have guns. I way rather have school shootings than like acid attacks. No? Nothing? You'd rather...
Sorry, there's like a lot of cutscenes.
I get it.
totally missed it.
I get it. You totally want more acid attacks. I understand
Acid
completely.
attacks.
I was saying Britain banned guns and now they just have like acid and knife attacks. Can you imagine? Would you rather get shot or have acid thrown on your face? 1 shot to 2 shot kill pretty reliably, or fucking turn into Elephant Man from Goonies. What is that guy called? I think he's just called like the Monster.
Maybe.
Oh, Sloth.
Guns.
Huh?
Rather have a gun. Shoot me.
Why do you sound hesitant? Don't you want to know what it feels like to get shot? Isn't this like
I
an
do.
argument we have all the time?
My mom was mad as hell hearing that.
Yeah, dude, that's a dumb fucking thing to want.
Well, when people say, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all. You gotta do it all.
I don't think anyone should be doing it all. That includes like heroin and fentanyl.
That I'm doing heroin.
I'm doing heroin. I already got a baggie of fentanyl. I'm gonna do the Floyd lean. It's fucking done for you people. And you guys aren't even living until you do the fucking fent lean. That's some crazy shit. I see tweakers. There were tweakers digging through the trash in the park behind my work today.
So,
I like working in an office and then I like go on a walk during my break and just see like tweakers fucking losing it. I've yet to see like an altercation though. I'm waiting on it. I do wish to see a true altercation take place.
it's bound to happen, dude.
Yeah, man. They do every once in a while. I'll catch like a police sweep. I'll catch like the tail end of some fucking like a cop leaving after they were just like, "Hey, shoot, go on."
Who?
Yeah, they shoo them away like fucking stray cats. They have no method of retaliation. They're just intimidating. All they can do is really like scream gibberish at you and then get bored and wander away when they give up. You know, we're pretty like hesitant to be around crackheads and bums, but isn't the fact that they're crackheads and bums pretty evident that they're just like quitters?
It's not the fact that they're like. It's because
They
they're
got nothing left to
unpredictable.
lose. They're truly men with nothing left to lose.
That's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool.
I say we should give them something to lose. They should stop arresting them for like getting caught with fent and just like take it away. Confiscate it like a principal with like a fucking phone. Dude, kids would like tweak if the teacher took their phone. I can't even imagine what happened. New age tweakers are gonna be a whole new level.
Yeah.
They're gonna level up with fucking people as addicted to that. People like want addictions nowadays. They actively seek them out. It kind of rules because we're like we're battle hardening our tweakers.
If that's how you see it, that's
Like
a good way of looking at it.
current tweakers became tweakers like during kind of chill times. You know what I mean? Relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Like if you became a bum during like the 90s, you're just like a loser. But every day the tweakers level up. They did not have like fucking fent leaners and screamers back then, I don't think. They had like dudes going, "The end is near." Not like somebody coming up and screaming at your 4-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
I think an older America was just putting those guys. I think actually those guys might have existed. They were just getting put down way more frequently. They probably had like a, you know how like when there's an invasive species, there's like no limiters on hunting them.
Yeah.
There were probably just no limits on hunting homeless. You were probably just allowed to like ice them.
Ice them?
Yeah, you're probably just allowed to like take them down. If there was like a nuisance on your street, you were like the coolest dude if you just fucking battle axed them in half the long way. But that also bred a whole different kind of psycho. Maybe that's why there were like serial killers back then too. I haven't heard of a good serial killer in a while. I think it's a dying trade.
Isn't that like a good thing?
Nah, but what are fucking dude? What are all these women who fucking love watching people get murdered gonna do? Like, when there's no more Jeffrey Dahmers to
That's
make
true.
movies about, these ladies are gonna take it in their own hands. These strange, lonely women are
They're
going
gonna
to
create
do it.
them.
They're going
Actually,
to become.
Well, they are creating them.
That'd be sick. They are creating them, actually. They are creating them. That's true.
You, dude.
Me? Yeah.
One more year and
Well, nah, I need like a. I need a serious
real, like,
wronging.
losing your job.
I need to be wronged in a real sincere way. Yeah, I think I got pretty decent resilience to succumbing to that, but you know, who knows what could happen in any day now, actually. It's a wild time we're living in. Don't want to get caught lacking. Wow. Zooey
Crazy
mama.
world we live in, man.
Crazy world we live in. Man, you know there's fucked up like. What's that? There's a video. The guy goes like, "Don't you know there's pedophiles on here?" And the girl's like, "Yeah, they're just mad though." And he's like, "I ain't mad.
I'm mad.
I ain't
I'm not mad.
I ain't mad." And she's like, "Huh?" That's sick shit, man. I'm like, it's a crazy world out here, man. Lot of dudes getting radicalized. And they're like, nah, they're just mad. They're just fucked up. It's like, I'm not mad. I'm not fucked up. I don't feel like there's plastic in my blood. That gets me mad for real off rip. When I hear like, you know, there's like infinite plastic particles in your blood right now that we have no idea what the ramifications of are going to be in like 40 years. They just did that to us.
It's gonna be pretty bad.
Dude, we're gonna have
cannot be
like
good.
the worst shit. Like, dudes, we're gonna have a generation. We're gonna have a near equivalent of like Demon Core people. Except modern medicine's gonna keep them alive as like fucking homunculi.
It's a funny word.
It is a funny word. I like that word. Did you ever watch those fucking videos a hell of a long time ago? Homunculi videos?
I can't say that I did.
This one like hyper autistic Russian dude, or like some Eastern European dude on YouTube. It was all like kind of a hoax, but it was still like a really weird thing to hoax. He like was a mad scientist that was actually they made it into a Smiling Friends bit where he was injecting his semen into chicken eggs and
Remember that?
and like I'm pretty sure they were just like claymation little figures that he made, but there really were like a lot this one guy made a bunch of those videos of his supposed, like, half chicken, half human hybrid beings squirming around and shit. And it was pretty crazy being, like, fucking 14 and just, like, going, whoa, what's this guy up to? I don't really understand a whole lot. This is not good, though. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, it's a gnarly thing to lie about.
To be like, I injected my semen within this egg, and now I've created a new life form. What do you think about lab-grown meat?
That's not right.
I'm pretty sure it's an I'm not religious at all. I'm pretty sure that's an affront to God, and he will kill us all for that. That's just about where I stand on that. I'll become religious the second I have to eat lab-grown meat. Dude, when they got lab-grown meat, Arabs and Jewish people better shut the hell up and stop complaining and just start eating it. Just start eating pork and shit. Because they'll have a new thing to call, like, evil, sin, godless meat. How can you bless a body that would never lived? How can they make it kosher? Uh-oh. Should I sit around the campfire with my family in a couple weeks and, like, just talk about the most ridiculously weird shit I've spent hundreds of hours watching on YouTube?
You should bring up a crazy, like,
I can throw
random tidbit.
I can throw a fuck ton of, like, Daniel Larson or Chris Chan lore at him. Dude, I'll test the waters first, but I will drop a Chris Chan fucked his own mom.
That's a crazy one, man.
Yep. Dude, I'll drop fish tank lore. That would be sick. It's like, yeah, I became incredibly...
Okay, fish tank is reasonable.
Yeah, at least it's a real thing, like, in entertainment. That's, like, semi-consensual, at least. None of these people, like Chris Chan and Daniel Larson and World of T-Shirts, none of them have, like, the faculties to be like, yeah, I deserve this. They're all mentally deficit. Joshua Block is dying.
It's for the better.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I watch, like, updates on shit he's getting up to, and sometimes he'll just, like, start crying and talking about how he wants to go to Italy because that's where his mom wanted to go before she died. And you just go, God damn, go back to, like, fucking punching people in the street so I can hate you. I don't want to sympathize with you, dude.
Yeah, he is a bad guy.
He is a bad guy. But, to be fair, bad guys made him into a bad guy. He's like the Joker.
Yeah. Dude, that's the Joker.
Dude, the real life
No,
Joker
you're
will
kinda
never
right.
be... The real life Joker will never be cool and, like, have a Harley Quinn. I promise you that.
Yeah, no.
A real life Joker will be an incel. He will, like, for real be talking crazy shit on internet forums. He will not be cool. He'll
Can
be...
you be the next Joker?
I could try. I think it would be too... once the heat started getting on me, like it gets to the other guys, I think I would be too willing to just, like, stop, though. They would have to... Dude, you know, a lot of them kind of get stuck continuing to be like, a laughingstock because they're completely unemployable and get paid by their fucking haters. to continue to just be like monsters. Like the
Yeah,
last like
you
10
you
years.
can't really just get away.
Yeah. The last like 10 years of Chris Chan's life has been pretty much subsidized by the fact that people will buy him like making a medallion. You know, there's a religion about it. If anyone who is seen wearing one of the medallions that Chris Chan has made is like destined for fucking failure and like crashing and burning. And every time somebody like goes insane, like a normal person goes kind of crazy or like falls off on YouTube, there's always a fucking picture of them wearing a Chris Chan medallion somewhere.
That's a little creepy.
Yep. And he really is like a cursed creature. He's like ascended beyond the normal bounds of humanity just because of how just absolutely all-encompassing and important to internet culture he is. Like, maybe less so now, but anybody who's like more than 10 years of, I guess, knowing or being around the internet, pre-TikTok, because that has definitely like commercialized being a weirdo to an extent. And the TikTok generation's version of Chris Chan is Daniel Larson, 100%. It's just Daniel Larson like flew too close to the sun and screamed, "Bomb you, bomb you, bomb you."
That's way better in my opinion.
That is way better, but it caused it to end too soon. Therein lies the problem. He flew too close to the sun and he had to be stopped. What's incredible about Chris Chan is the fact that he's been going for more than 20 years of being a completely deplorable and insane human being who just can't fathom just stopping being on the internet to like so people don't harass him. People have been like tracking down and going to Chris Chan's house for 20 years. That's not
Oh my god, dude, that guy's life is ruined.
that guy's life he never even had a chance, dude. By like
Was he just like a guy who just made regular videos before?
he was always autistic, so it was always weird, but I don't remember the exact like catalyst point of why people fuck with him, but it definitely had something to do with the fact that he would go to his local mall and hold up a sign that said looking for a boyfriend-free girl. He would advertise that he needed a girlfriend. And he would list his criteria for a girlfriend. It'd be like average weight, white.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like he didn't realize he was being a fucking weirdo. He like lived in Virginia, so he's just like that's the people I see and I like. But he would hold a sign advertising that he needed a girlfriend. And I guess in high school, his parents paid like 5 different girls to be his friends throughout high school.
Oh my god.
So he had like a harem of girls that were his friends and made him feel like he was one of the girls. Which I think also led to him chopping his fucking dick hole open.
What?
He's trans, quote unquote, now, and since he can't afford surgery, the area between balls and asshole.
Taint?
His taint. He was convinced he could feel that he had a vagina underneath there, so he would cut it. He was cutting it for like weeks on end, trying to dig down and find the pussy. He is the ultimate man who cannot find the clitoris. He also lost his virginity to a hooker. At like 25. I love dropping this lore to you, dude, because you...
Can't be real.
Yeah, because it's always just flabbergasting the things that are like, dude, there's entire websites dedicated to documenting everything he's ever done and that other people have made him do. Oh man. He also he also got a lot of hate because he like was so obsessed with one of his old high school friends, not girlfriend, but he called them his gal pals, that he at one point, because he would draw comics of his made up characters, he drew one of his old high school friends having sex with him to prove he was straight.
Oh my god.
And she didn't know about it until like somebody found her on Facebook and linked it to her and was like, dude, you gotta fucking... Because he like said her full name too. Like,
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. Dropping the full docs. But he's a freak. He's a fucking monster to an extent. He needs help. But he ain't getting help doing it that way. He ain't never getting help doing it that way. That's fucking monstrous. You know about the Daniel Larson toothbrush incident?
You told me the gist of it.
That he put it in his butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking rules, dude. They found his Pinterest account where he was only like saving photos of children.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. To be fair, these people do deserve what's happening to them. They are, without outside intervention, they were bad people. It's just that it gets just infinitely inflamed by people that go, okay, well, this is free game now because you're retarded and don't realize you shouldn't have done any of that, but you don't feel any remorse, so now you are infinite ridicule monster item number 5.
My chest hurts.
Your chest hurts? How about I fuck your boobs?
Deal.
Okay. I'm streaming, bud. BTW. Well, you missed your opportunity. My dad was watching earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here. And the whole time I was going, oh god, Isaiah's gonna show up and fucking drop it immediately.
I was thinking about it, but I wanted to be nice. Plus, my chest really fucking hurts.
You get punched in the belly.
I wish, but fucking.
Can I punch your belly with my penis from the inside?
I hope Dad's not watching.
That would be pretty funny. I was saying bad words earlier and talking about how, like, the bad guys... the bad guys are bad guys.
I'm downloading Night Raid.
You're down... Oh, yeah, the Elden Ring shit, it's out.
Yeah. It's not out, but you can... Is it out?
I'm pretty sure it's either
I
out
think
or it's, like,
drops
out this
at
weekend.
midnight. It
Oh.
drops midnight.
Oh,
But
that's what
I'm
it is.
pre-downloading it. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, your nose is gonna watch me piss.
I
Dude,
look, you
I
need a
passed the-
tinkle too.
Dude, I passed the fuck out. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
about to.
I'm farting. George isn't coming to haircuts tomorrow anymore.
What?
I don't know how he's so bad at planning, because he would have known that this graduation was happening well in advance. He's going to
And he-
Emily's little brother's fucking graduation.
Fuck the little brother. Apparently
Right?
he's
That's
a
what I'm
piece of shit.
Yeah, well, he's not. He's like a funny kid that, like...
No, that's a twin brother. Or that was a
No,
twin brother.
yeah, the twin brother's the fucked up one. Just as funny.
Either way, fuck the brother.
Yeah, right? I was like...
Ugh.
I was like, he likes you that much, and he was like, "What am I not likable?"
Yeah.
That's pretty
No,
funny.
what's it
No, it's just
called?
like, why I wouldn't go. Well, I mean, that's
Wait,
I
is
wouldn't
it the
invite.
actual graduation?
I wouldn't invite my sister's boyfriend
Boyfriend.
to my graduation.
A graduation party? That's understandable.
Yeah, grad party's fine.
No.
You have infinite invites. Dude, apparently he's one of like 8. They got 8 seats for their graduation.
Well, that's a lot of seats to be honest. But
I
either
know,
way,
right?
fucking,
We had like fucking 4
I
with.
think 4.
Yeah, and we had to request for more. Well, I mean, it's not like we had a graduation, but I know my
Yeah.
sister's was like 4, and then she had to like bargain to get more, or it might have been 6 actually. But still, that's like mom, dad, sibling, grandparents. That's graduation, right?
Yeah, that's basically graduation, and maybe like
Girlfriend.
then you'd request like 2 for like step.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that too. Oh no. Inviting your sister's boyfriend is fucking weird. Not weird, but crazy.
Unusual. I think it's because George buys the kid beer sometimes.
Gay.
Yeah. I mean. Oh.
Well, I
fuck.
mean, if that's the actual reasoning, gay.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna piss real quick.
Dude. Oh, Byron,
What?
how you been, nigga? Shit.
There it is. There it is. He said it, Trevor.
He left for a fucking minute, and I instantly forget. That's awesome. I love my brain. What's up, bitch? Oh. How you been, cutie?
Tired.
Me too. Took the fattest fucking nap right now.
You stupid fucking Mexican. You think the stream leaves with me?
Dude, as soon as you left, I instantly forgot about it.
I kept my headset on.
Oh, I
You
love
son
it.
of a bitch.
That was awesome.
Oh, fuck. I might get off soon though. I'm tired and I got work.
I keep forgetting you work Fridays.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
fucking.
I'll-
I'm gonna get my hair cut in a fucking polo and slacks.
I don't work tomorrow. I thought it was during one of my work days.
No, it's Friday.
Oh, because I swear we try to plan out a work day or some shit.
It's usually on a Thursday.
Yeah, see, that's why. Because I'd be at work, and then we were talking like, you guys need to come as soon as you're off.
Yeah, I don't know why I got. I think it got pushed to Friday,
Ooh, maybe.
but I
Either
don't
way.
know. I wasn't
Oh,
there. I wasn't there for the planning. I don't know anything ever. Dude, I'm getting, yeah, I am getting mad tired, and I've been. Are you watching the stream, Isaiah? Have you seen what I've been up to?
No, I haven't.
No,
I haven't set up my any YouTube in a minute. The hourglass wall, or the glass wall.
Yeah. I'm just delaying having to do like detail work where I actually have to come up with a design that doesn't look like shit. I might even go into a creative world and like try and design this, because I really don't want it to look like shit after all this time. I've put like fucking 40 hours into just getting this area prepped, and if it sucks at the end, I'm going to rope. I'm gonna buy rope. And
Or we just go play Ark.
true. Actually, my dad, when he popped in here, was saying that he was playing Ark, and I was like, oh shit, I played a little bit of Ark not too long ago, tried it out. Definitely gonna play more once I'm off Minecraft.
But yeah, fucking, your dad's funny as shit.
Do you see the
I think
chats?
it's called. Yeah, I think it's pronounced autism.
Yep.
Uh,
And then I was like, my sister had told me that that my dad watched one of my stream VODs and was like, he says like retard and faggot a lot. I don't know if I should be watching this. So in the chat he's like, I don't give a fuck what you guys talk about.
I like how he says we'll talk next time.
Yeah, he was definitely fucking with me, cause I was like
That was-
I was running out of things to say. I was about to get radical. I was about to start just straight up talking craziness.
When was the last
He's
time you
watched.
streamed?
It's been a little bit. I've been like literally every day I come home from work and I go, I should stream, and then I like sit down and I go, Jesus Christ, then I have to sit here and talk for fucking hours. Which is literally just being lazy, because, well, it's better when there's like more people in here to talk to, because otherwise I would just be speaking to myself for
The foreseeable future.
for hours, and that would make me hang myself by my toes.
I'd be dead here just that type of shit.
At this point, it's the seal's broken, man. I'm gonna drop it.
That is probably the best fucking thing or probably the PGest thing you said.
Yeah, I say way worse shit on the reg. He said he watched all my videos. He has many things he's gonna say about it, but my YouTube videos are the most filtered it's ever been. They're mega filtered. That's
Can't really filter the stream when you gotta say.
yeah. When Isaiah pops in and within 30 seconds drops a hard R is like it's kind of impossible. It's a little bit. It becomes a bit of a difficulty. I got technical difficulties with wrangling this retard.
Exactly. I gotta keep you on your fucking toes. And by keeping you on your toes is not giving you a single fucking chance.
Yep. What I do like about streaming is that once I like really run out of shit to talk about, I'll just like ramble to Byron about different lore that I know.
I've been watching and reading a shit ton of Star Wars lore the last like 2-3 days.
Nice. What do you think about Solo Leveling getting all the fucking rewards? All the awards?
Not deserved.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus, because it's like, it's cool. It's a cool like action slop, but it really doesn't have that good of a story.
The story was never there.
Yeah. It didn't deserve everything. It literally won like everything.
What's it called? The show is literally just hype.
It's literally just aura farming. That's what I've been like, well, I mean, I like Solo Leveling. I liked the manhwa when I was reading it, but I was always well, I don't know if I was always worried about this, but anime is definitely going in like hype beast direction.
Yeah, that's literally all it's fucking been.
And I think it's because black people like
JJK.
anime now. I think it
all
might be
tracks
because
back to them.
I think the second they put fucking Nikes on Gojo, it was over. I think the second they put dunks on my fucking goat, it was over. But also, I've also... This is not a new thing for me to, like, dislike just overhype for no reason. Because I don't like Gojo as a character in JJK. I think I'm just a contrarian piece of shit. Because I just hate, like, every character that gets love for, like, being a two-dimensional character, I don't like. Because Gojo's entire personality is, I'm the strongest. I'm like the strong guy.
And
I'm so strong and I'm so sexy and so gay.
basically. And fucking, I don't know, all it's really been, like you said, is just fucking hype. Like,
Yeah.
I loved the manhwa for, what's it called? Solo Leveling.
Yeah, it was cool. It was better
And the
in page
animation was-
format.
And the animation for the fights was awesome.
Yeah.
But outside of the fights, animation was sloppy, and they sped up that story, like a story that
Yeah.
already was lacking, and they just sped it up to a huge degree.
Yep.
Cutting out hella scenes that I think they could have. They could have dragged this season or this.
Yeah, like
anime
I don't
on.
get why they're rushing when they can get approved for longer seasons or like
Yeah.
there's
I
like
think-
no build up in anime anymore.
There is no build up, and they could have like, one, they're not adding much new shit. Like they're doing like little sprinklings here and there, but they're not like going outside the box like Invincible.
Yeah.
They add new shit and like
yeah.
major things. Fucking what's the game or what's the show? They just keep cutting shit out of the other of fucking
Solo leveling.
Solo Leveling. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
woke up from a nap.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just-
it feels
I don't know, it just
lazy.
blows. The show feels lazy. They're doing a disjustice to the fucking manga, to be honest.
Yeah, they
And-
cut out like a lot of cool shit. And then I don't think their art style adaptation is good either. I think it needs. I think Solo Leveling needed to have a more comic aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because the manhwa isn't framed. It doesn't have anime stylizations. It's similar, but it's not the same. It really isn't. And
You know what show-
the lack of distinction is really throwing me off.
Oh, what's it called? Have you seen To Be Hero X?
No.
Dude, watch that. So fucking good. I am hooked on it right now.
What is it?
It's To Be Hero X.
To Be Hero X. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on episode 5. What's it called? I'm gonna finish it now that I'm off of work. But so fucking good, dude.
I
I've
think
been
they,
loving that shit.
that the My Hero Academia side story anime, I haven't heard anything about it, but it's airing right now.
I haven't heard shit from it, and my
Yeah.
boss is like a huge My Hero fan, so
And said nothing yet.
he hasn't said shit. So I've been waiting to see what his consensus on it is.
It must suck. Or he's waiting for the whole season.
No, because he's also watching To Be Hero X. He fucking loves it. And what's it called? He's waiting week for week.
Nice.
But right now,
I love being into a weekly. Dude, getting the weekly One Piece chapters and watching the eps has been a fucking godsend.
I need to catch back up.
Dude,
I haven't.
this week's chapter is fucking. You gotta catch up to this week's chapter, cause it's like, it's fucking going down, dude.
This shit going down. Awesome.
Shit's like this arc is like hitting its pinnacle, or not its pinnacle. It's like, what's it?
Not
Climax.
climax,
Yeah,
but
not climax, but like the real rising action is here.
ballin'.
And because like it wasn't taking a while, but it was like a lot of things were happening and none of it was coming together yet, but now it's now we're getting into it.
God.
And I
I like.
yeah.
I mean, like the fucking like the climb up to the action is alright, but God, do they? I mean, it's always
The anime pacing sucks. The anime
Yeah, they
pacing
always
does
take
suck.
some.
It's sucked since like the 90s too.
Yeah.
But the story itself, when it finally does get where it's going, is pretty impact. I for real have teared up to a One Piece episode, which
Oh
is
fuck yeah, I have too.
yeah,
That show-
didn't think that would be possible.
Oh no, I'm a bitch when it comes to animes, dude. It happened on My Hero or To Be Hero X. I knew something was coming because it was the whole reason why I started watching it, and I still was. I
Devastated.
teared up, and still got devastated. Yeah, I'm still devastated right now.
Damn.
Oh, and I knew that shit was coming.
Dude, for a while there, I was hooked on watching anime that like fuck you up, make you sad. I watched like
Yeah.
Your Lie in April, Anohana. That's a sleeper, dude. I never hear people talking about Anohana when it comes to like
Fuck
just stories that make you fucking cry.
promise you, that show's gonna be fucking good, dude.
Oh, have you watched like Silent Voice?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one's fucking.
That one fucked me up.
Yeah, dude. They're. Oh my god, they're both so sad. They're both gonna kill themselves, dude.
They both attempted to kill themselves.
That's cyclical. That's called cyclical storytelling. When the ending mirrors the beginning.
Yeah, but I'm glad I think they became a couple in the end. There's no way they
Yeah,
did.
I think they did. I think that's like how it is, cause he saves her.
I think they made like a light novel afterwards, saying like how they got to get like how they
Got married, had
officially.
16 kids.
Oh no! Just like them like becoming an official thing.
It's just a hentai. It's just fucking porn. It's the whole light novel.
I wish, but no, it was just like a.
You
What's it
wish, dude. They're
No.
16. Ugh, dude.
What is it? But no, it's like them in like I think a theater class, and then they all like try to like push
They
towards
had their
them
whole like
dating.
friend group shit too.
Yeah, that whole thing.
And once like all those impactful story beats are fucking crossed off, I feel like you kind of just gotta be like, all right, throw in the towel. We did it. We made a good story. I feel like continuations only work if you do it as like a slideshow at the very end of the official piece. I don't know if continuing it in its own, like, or like one chapter of showing like how it all ends up, how it all shakes out. But I wouldn't want any more than like a chapter or two of wrap up, because then you start to get into like territory of cash grab sequels and stuff. Dude, another Boruto would kill me if One Piece ends and we get fucking Two Piece. I'm for real doing something bad.
That's why I hate what they're doing JJK. They're making a second fucking a second series.
They are?
Yeah, a sequel for no fucking reason.
Is Gege making it?
One, I hope so. Two, I don't
I hope
know.
it just doesn't happen. I hope it just doesn't happen at all.
Yeah, I
because
hope that shit just doesn't fucking happen. It's not gonna be good.
it would have to rectify how sloppy the end of the first series was. The end of JJK official was.
I just don't think they're gonna fucking do that.
I can't believe they're still milking the hidden inventory arc, the flashback, the Gojo's backstory. They're still they're re-releasing all those episodes in movie format. They're re-editing it into a movie.
That's so gay, but also it'll probably look fucking awesome. But like I said,
Yeah.
it's just fucking hype.
Well, hidden inventory at least has some story beats that were cool. I think this last part of JJK, like the season 3 and 4, I doubt they're gonna go anywhere past 4. Maybe do like 4.5 and then finish it. You know, like Attack on Titan sort of did. But
Yeah.
it doesn't have more than like 4.5 seasons worth of story left. Shibuya is like halfway point anyway.
Oh, fucking where they're at. Where you're talking about where they're at in the anime, right?
Yeah, where they're at in the anime is like already decently enough with good pacing to be the halfway point. And Mappa's
gotta go
done
through
pretty good.
The Culling game. I think we have like 3 seasons left.
Yeah,
At least.
the Culling games lead directly into the Shinjuku Showdown, though. Literally, like the end of the Culling games is the Shinjuku Showdown. There's like at the end of season 3, there's going to be a time skip, and then season 4 is going to start after, because there's the declaration of the battle's going to happen between Gojo and Sukuna, and then actually they might cut the season at Megami getting turned.
They might. The thing is, it depends on if they do 12 or 24 episodes like last time.
They're gonna do 24. JJK is too big.
Okay, cool. Because what's going on? If they do 24, I could, because they have to go through fucking is it
Huh?
the fucking bitch who's basically
The money whore.
No. Maki. What's it
Oh
called?
yeah,
You gotta
her.
get through her.
I think that's like 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 episodes. They have to get through that.
Damn, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
then that'll lead into the Culling
Mm.
games.
I think Culling Games can pretty hopefully do it, at least. I don't want them to drag it out because I see 5 seasons. If they do 5 seasons, then the entirety of the Shinjuku Showdown is going to be a whole season. I think they do 4 seasons in like a movie. Because a lot of Shinjuku Showdown is gonna need to be condensed. The action, because the reason One Piece's pacing is so bad is because action, even though it takes up the same amount of frames on a manga panel, goes a lot faster. So they have to slow everything else down to make it work in a timely fashion. But with anime that don't have like weekly schedules or like a constraint on how many chapters they can adapt, they're gonna be able to do like fucking 7 chapters worth of the Gojo versus Sukuna fight in one episode. Like, it's gonna be mad easy to condense it all down and make it look like a good fluid fight. I saw like one thing saying that the new One Piece episode was over animated and like a mess, but I thought it was cool. I think they're really just having problems figuring out how to do Gear 5 justice because of how outlandish it is as a fucking fighting style.
I don't think, because I've seen like clips of him going 5.
Mhm.
I don't think they're doing him an injustice. I think they're. I don't know. I think it's been great. The animation, at least.
Yeah, well, like,
Animating.
cause I think it looks good. I think they can nail it down, but it looks good.
The whole point is
Not that
supposed
good.
to be weird.
All right,
What happened?
he's going to bed.
Right.
No faggot.
Yurt. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I think things are going to be interesting in anime right now. I think so long as Solo Leveling is still running, there is going to be like a fucking... Actually, I think we have years of like hype overdrive coming. And it kind of did start with JJK.
It started with JJK. Solo Leveling's gonna hold it for a little bit, but it's gonna lose it. Fucking.
And Demon Slayer also kind of swooped in and started it because Demon Slayer's whole thing is just good animation.
Yeah, that's all that show is.
The story's fine,
strong.
but really you're there for the UFA table,
Fights.
for the fights.
But to be fair, the fights in that show are fucking awesome.
They
But
are
I don't.
immaculate. And
I don't
can't-
go the fucking
Yeah.
like it's like the best anime. I'm not that crazy.
It
About
was
that
kind
anime.
of the fall off of Dandadan. Not fall off, but like it didn't maintain, I didn't think. Might be because I read the manga, so I didn't need to watch the anime, and I still haven't watched it all.
Really.
Yeah, well, because I read so much of the manga, I kind of got like sick of the storyline. Because it does get formulaic.
What?
It gets a little formulaic.
Yeah, it has like this is a new character.
New
Oh,
character,
this is her backstory.
they get they get powers, they join the group.
Yeah.
And like
they
it's
do
cool. It
that.
is cool for like a monster of the week sort of thing. It's cool for like a campy sort of, well, the whole thing that everyone likes about it is that it's like romance, action, coming of age, slice of life story all packed into one.
Yeah.
And it does.
I think it does okay at that.
It does okay. It does do okay. But it also, like when you're going with 3 different styles, you have to keep it very generic in your story beats to make it all like able to be followed. So you end up sort of with how complex the foundation is, you have to make everything else simple so it doesn't topple over on itself. Because if you had like a super complex fighting system that like made sense, then every fight would need way more dialogue. You wouldn't even have any fucking time for slice of life stuff.
True.
And if it was going super slice of life romance, then it would feel out of place when the alien monster shows up.
I mean, that's why I'm glad, because I don't think they're fucking their power system or their fucking yeah, well, yeah, their power system.
No, yeah, it's cool. It's
Doesn't have
like
anything
it's super. It's cool. It's cartoony. It's fun. It has
So yeah,
like
it's simple but still cool.
yeah, simple and complex at the same time.
Then,
my game's loading.
what's it called? Let me get through this thing at Tarkov. I didn't know when you were gonna join. Oh, oh my chest.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed.
See you, nigga.
Later.